Alright guys, Rokkr back again today. Hope you're all doing well and enjoying your day so far, as the World Championship is certainly knocking on the door. The CDL are talking about who could potentially be the best flex player in the game. Almost kind of taking the mick out of Cellium snaking in the video they come out with as a result. But also, on the other side of things for the CDL, certainly losing sponsors and hemorrhaging money all the time, it does seem at the moment. Very much intrigued to get your thoughts in the comment section below. Like if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe if you were new as always. I greatly appreciate it. Really up to the channel. Thank you very much indeed for doing that. First of all, just wanted to mention this because there was a big discussion going around the community yesterday. Top 10 Call of Duties of all time. This is Jev's list. I was kind of surprised here, right? Because, I mean, look, there's no Black Ops 3. Black Ops 4, I think, maybe like one of the worst of the Black Ops titles, even though it's still pretty damn good. Black Ops 3 not being on it, I think, is a crime against humanity. But, well, he says not even games, absolutely the worst games of the series. But, still, I guess this list got a fair bit of traction, no doubt. So, I'd be intrigued to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. I think it would take me quite some time to figure out what would be the top 10 in order. But Black Ops 3 would certainly be up there somewhere, and Black Ops 2 would be higher than 5th. But, you know, each to their own opinion, no doubt. This then is a bit of a concern, I mean a continuing concern, given the lawsuit that we've been talking about going on between the California state government and Activision Blizzard to do with workplace harassment. There's sponsors are dropping out left, right and centre. The Overwatch League is maybe being affected by this more than the CDL is, because like they have even higher profile sponsors than the CDL does. But a lot of names have been dropping out. USAA Insurance, they've now dipped off the scene as well. So there's only 3 sponsors that remain, and the problem is like when you get like a domino effect of sponsors start to pull out, then all the other sponsors are kind of thinking, okay, hang on, should we do the same thing? So, well, the CDL went from 7 sponsors not long ago now to only 3 sponsors remaining. So Astra have left, T-Mobile gone, US Army gone. So, and Astra, of course, was a pretty massive one, right? They've been in Call of Duty for years, and they don't, they're not going to be on the MVP trophy anymore. They're not going to be doing the listening to all this type of stuff. So it's now just the Call of Duty MVP or whatever. So they're pulling out. USAA Insurance was still there, at least as of a few days ago, but now they've dipped off the scene as well. So Zenny Gaming, like the iOS stuff, Scump, of course, who have been around COD for years, and Game Fuel, those are the only, well, sponsors that remain right now in the CDL. So it's kind of scary, but it's not necessarily something the CDL can do much about it. It's much more to do with the whole well, bad look that may be being associated with Activision Blizzard is at the present time. So if they can sort their stuff out, it'll probably be okay. But far from the greatest look for the Activision leagues right now, I wanted to talk about it from this perspective as well, because a few days ago there was an article that came up with regard to a report that Overwatch might be going on some sort of year-long hiatus before everything kicked off. But apparently this is like not really the case. Like there may be a few months extended or something, but this story is inaccurate. We've not communicated dates or anything for that season, but still, like rumors coming out that something's going on pretty bad with the Overwatch League. It's not exactly the greatest look, and the CDL I think should be fine. Like I think we have a stronger scene in terms of personalities and teams and fan base and this type of stuff and consistency over time, but still not exactly the greatest look for Activision Blizzard. And this also might mean if sponsors are pulling out, like do new organizations want to come in and be associated and do business with Activision Blizzard, do expansion and stuff, even if therefore maybe it's actually the CDL and Activision that need a bit of money to bolster the bottom line if all these sponsors are dropping out. So definitely has some implications for what the league could look like going forwards, but hopefully it keeps on improving. This is something also pretty interesting. If you guys have played League Play the last couple of days, you'll know the EM2 is absolutely dominating it. I finally unlocked it yesterday, and like this gun is just stupid, to be honest. I don't really understand why they don't get rid of this type of stuff. I know the idea is, okay, you bring in these new weapons and then people want to buy them and they do the battle pass and whatever, and that's how you make money or whatever. But like League Play should be the same as what the pros play. Like surely that's the idea. The pros don't use the EM2. Eventually they got rid of the LT10 and the AK-47 from League Play. That took them a long time to do. Now it's the EM2 which is running riot. The Groza is also kind of ridiculous when people pull out against you. It's like, okay, hang on a second lads, like surely the idea is we're kind of playing what the pros play. I don't mind when someone pulls out an FFAR, because the FFAR is difficult to use and it's not really GA'd from pro play. Like pros just kind of prefer the Krig, but the EM2 is just a gun that's not even used at all in pro play, and it's kind of frustrating to deal with because this gun kills incredibly quickly. It's actually insane, and maybe Treyarch will deal with this, maybe they won't, but certainly something I think some people would like to see going forwards, even though maybe the variety is kind of fun for a while, but maybe it'd be nice to go back to what we should be playing. Thought I'd mention this, actually very interesting going into the World Championship. These are the statistics from Round 11 Stats the entire season on plant situations. So in a 4v4 situation, plants win 54% of the time. So that's happened 336 times. The bomb has gone down in a 4 versus 4. I mean, tracking this is absolutely insane. So, fair play. But one of the more interesting ones actually was right here. 4 versus 2, 70 plants have gone down in a 4 versus 2 situation, and only one time out of those 70 has a team in the 2v4 against the plant actually gone on to retake the entire thing. So, and that was right here that came down from, well, way back in, I'm pretty sure this is right at the start of stage 2, between Los Angeles Thieves and the Subliners, when it was Temp and Slasher that managed to retake the B-bomb site over on Moscow Search and Destroy. That's the only 2 versus versus 4 bomb site retake that we have seen this entire season. And you know, Clayster cuts down 2 from the back. Seems like such a long time ago now, this, to be honest. But yes, this was right at the start of stage 2, and I'm pretty sure that Subliners actually went on to reverse sweep this series and win the entire thing, so that was pretty tough. And then, of course, roster changes well ensued not too far after that for Los Angeles Thieves, and the craziness of their series, their season, was only just beginning to kick off. So this is what the CDL come out with yesterday, right? So there's players right now, to be a flex player, you need to excel at everything. Now, flex as a kind of a role doesn't exist in this game as it has done maybe in previous games, because let's say back in World War II, there was literally players like the likes of Gunless, for example, who would use a PPSH on some maps, would use a bar or an SGG on other maps, and would have to be prolific with pretty much all playstyles and all roles. In this game, there's kind of like a quicker AR. You've got your SMGs, you've kind of got your faster AR, but in certain situations, you do need a SMGs to come out. On certain maps, the likes of Apocalypse, maybe 3 SMGs can't certainly hurt, but it's not an incredibly common thing that you'll see players switch all the time. Like Cellium, for example, will generally be using the Krig in hand, right? He'll be kind of that faster AR player, and well, as you can see on screen right there, that's kind of what people have been talking about with regard to Cellium, and well, the CDL having a good time talking about him. So, of course, there's many players who could be in category for the best flex player. There's some players, the likes of Cell and maybe Cammy, for example, that could be argued to kind of be actual flex players. They do use different weapons on certain maps to great effect, and obviously that's going to be pretty valuable if you have a great player like that on your team. But Cellium is one of them, of course, over at the Atlanta FaZe. I thought this is particularly funny. I'll play it, I guess, on the big screen right here. How well, he gets this kill right here. Look at this, right? The shadow on the wall over by this is a Garrison in his favourite spot behind this green thing, and well, he's certainly having a good time enjoying it, well, snaking up and down. So I thought it was kind of funny the CDL would put this in the video, and as Priestahh says, wait, did they add Cell snaking at the edge of my bug? And of course, Priestahh, former teammate of Cellium on the Atlanta FaZe squad last season, and yeah, certainly the pros having a good time with the reply. It seems like, laughing about it. Bro, the shadow got me so good. So kind of entertaining, no doubt. And well, the CDL may be building some storylines up ahead of the World Championship, but yeah, Cellium, of course, yeah, he does what he wants. And at the end of the day, Atlanta FaZe, they're probably going to be playing their best COD of the year regardless. What easyMac was saying on the Breaking Boy podcast just yesterday, regardless of what Cellium decides to do. But yeah, it's the World Championship. There's a lot of money here on the line. It's understandable that these teams are going to go down this route, and Cellium looking to secure his place as the greatest flex player in the entire world, no doubt. This I thought was really funny as we round down the video. Parasite makes a massive throwback. Like, we talk about the Maven World League, we talk about the Slasher World League. Back in the day, it was the Haggy World League, the Parasite World League. And well, this is what he says. Still can't believe I had to write a lengthy email to MLG way back in the day to get the FAL ban for being OP. So right at the start of Black Ops 2, the FAL was ridiculous. The pros decided, okay, maybe in like an EM2 type matter, even though the FAL was a single shot weapon, the FAL's too good, it's gotta go. And well, Parasite comes out and actually finds the email that he sent to these guys. And well, this is it right here. So, I still have the email. Should I post it? So yeah, this is what he posted. It's a pretty long one. If you guys want to read the entire thing, I'll leave it for you guys on screen if you want to like screenshot or like pause the video or something and run through it. I just thought the first paragraph was pretty funny. And I'll just zoom in on the first paragraph real quick. So, hello, this is Chris Duarte, that otherwise known as Parasite. I'm fairly sure you know who I am, since you work on the rules for CODs, so I will go ahead and get straight to the business. Thought it was kind of funny, and then he goes on to explain exactly why it should be banned and why it's so overpowered and all this type of stuff. So crazy to see talking about like the M8 takes this amount of bullets, the N94 takes this amount of bullets. So this is just Parasite in a nutshell right here. It's absolutely fantastic stuff, and this is the rest of it if you guys want to read the thing. And this is what it used to take back in the day to get something over the line in the Call of Duty scene. So pretty entertaining stuff, no doubt. Parasite absolutely on fire. And speaking of Parasite, I think it's time for another throwback clip to World Championships of years past. Champ season, Cron's been doing a lot of these over the last couple of days. I thought like every video kind of the last few videos leading up to Champs, I'll find out a clip like this from previous World Championships to share at the end of the video. And this is the original World Championship victory, the inaugural World Championship way back in 2013 on Black Ops 2. And Parasite, of course, ends up winning it. Karma, Killer, Parasite, and Miracles on the Black Ops 2 Championship, Black Ops 2, of course, on Farico Impact as it was at the time. And back in the day, it was so strange because the World Championship was not at the end of the year like it is now, like to kind of cap off the year. It was pretty much in the middle of the season. I'm pretty sure this was in March or something, because the idea was that the second DLC was coming out around then. So that, well, I guess Activision were like, yeah, we'll put the World Championship on then, and therefore, people might buy the DLC because it's good promotion for the game at this time. That was kind of the way things were run back in the day. Maybe you're not taking quite as serious as it is today, but yeah, this is the original 1v1, Proofy versus Killer, that got Farico Impact over the line to win the very first World Championship if you guys haven't seen it before. But intrigued to your thoughts on all this stuff in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, I'd greatly appreciate a like on the video. Really upset that YouTube are going to you enjoyed this content. Other people like you may enjoy this content as well, and I've grown the competitive Call of Duty community. Thanks for watching as always, take care, and I will see you next time.
But it's a very, very smart play, and we see Farico FeRico do it time and time again. For now, JCap making his way towards his left-hand side bomb site.
FeRico is one round away from winning the championship. There you see Killa's car. That was not Parasite, so Parasite still has an RC car as well. We're gonna jump on board with him. Smoke screens up, bomb is going down. No, decides not to, but now he does second guess himself. He's gonna put the bomb down here. JCap takes out Karma. Bomb is down for FeRico. He gets out of there, able to dodge it, and then gets taken out. Jumping on with Miracles. It's a 4v2 situation. Envy has to win this round in order to stay in it. Miracles picks up two. Big play. 2v2. Gets taken out by Stainville, just Killa alive. It's a 1v1. Proofy versus Killa. The bomb is down for FeRico. Shots fired. Killa trying to desperately take out Proofy. Proofy has to go out and defuse it. Killa gonna draw him out. Shoots him. So close to a championship. It's all hanging on this one kill. 12 seconds left on the clock. Proofy has to go back. Killa's gonna have to chase Proofy. Proofy has to go for the defuse here.
He's done it.
He's gonna get it.
Killa's gonna get it.
He does it.
We have a world champion.
Wins the championship. FeRico, your winner here. The Call of Duty Championship winner is FeRico. Wow. What an amazing matchup here. Wow, they win $400,000, the trophy, the rings, the glory, and 3 consecutive tournament wins.